Hey guys, today I'm doing an unboxing and first look of the Combat Corner Cream TJ1 boxing gloves. So check it out. Hey guys, Carlo here. Today I'm doing an unboxing and first look of the Combat Corner Cream TJ1 boxing gloves. These retail for $250 on Combat Corner's website. They come in all white and lace up only, and you can get them in either 12 or 16 ounces. Now, this is going to be Combat Corner's first Japanese winning inspired boxing glove, and I believe these are made with full leather and they are handmade in Thailand. So definitely excited to see how these gloves look, feel, and ultimately perform when I start using them, especially considering all of the other Japanese inspired boxing gloves that are currently out now from other companies. So let's go ahead and open up the box. One thing I did want to note and give a big shout out to my friends at UPS is this gigantic hole at the bottom of the box. So I don't know, someone was actually trying to peek in here and see what was inside the actual box, because I can't imagine this gigantic hole right here happening from them just dropping it on the floor. So this is not the first time I've had issues with UPS, and they are definitely my least favorite shipping company. There's been things that I've shipped out using them and go missing, and it takes forever to get reimbursed through UPS. And I know this is not a shipping review video, but maybe you guys have had experience with UPS as well, but for the most part, I try not to use them because they suck. So anyhow, let's go ahead and open this box up and take a look at what's inside. I guess I can go from the other side where the gigantic hole is, but I don't know. I'll just open it the way I essentially wanted to. Got the box open, put the knife down. You have this Combat Corner. It's just basically the invoice for how I purchased the glove. And then you have the gloves themselves. So we have that. Wrapped in plastic. Box it aside. A little knot at the top. Get this opened up. I can undo this knot. Try to reach in here and get it out. Alright, so let's get, first glove is going to be the left. So here is the left glove. And man, it looks really nice. Very nice look and feel. It is full leather, so it's not a synthetic, at least as what they described on their website, is that it's a genuine leather glove. So here's the left glove, and let's go ahead and pull out the right glove, and here is the right. So I got mine in 16 ounces, and right off the bat it definitely reminds me of Winnings. It's almost like they took a genuine Winning glove and deconstructed it and made their own version of a Winning glove. Because from a shape standpoint, even the wrist support looks like a genuine Winning glove, or the lower foam padding on the back of the wrist support is higher, I guess if you want to call it, or has a larger measurement, where this one appears a little bit skinnier. And then even the thumb shape definitely reminds me of a genuine Winning glove, turned in and kind of tapers towards the top where the tip of the thumb is. And just the overall shape of the hand compartment really reminds me of Winning. It definitely has that reminiscent look to it. It does say cream MFG, I guess that means manufacturing cream. Also has a rubberized cream patch, cream score patch on the back of the wrist. Says number 1 right here. It also has the weight, 16, and then you also have cream on the finger compartment. You do have an attached thumb right there. Double stitching. You have white laces that are flat with plastic tips at the end. So that's essentially how these gloves look. Nothing else really much more to it other than that. And double stitching throughout the entire glove. Again, these gloves are supposed to be manufactured in Thailand. Now let me go ahead and open the glove up so I can slide my hand in here and kind of give you guys my first impression. The liner on the inside is kind of a almost like a cardinal red, cherry red, polyester satin liner on the inside. And there's also a tag right here that says made in Thailand, cowhide leather, and then cream on the other side. So try to see if I can get it in the video for you guys. So there is a tag that says made in Thailand, cowhide leather. So you have that. The back of the wrist support, I'd say, is about an inch of medium density padding, and the same type of padding on the inside of the wrist that comes up to right about here and tapers off. And then on the outside right here, you can see it's pretty noticeable inside the stitching where they put that piece of foam. I'm gonna go ahead and slide my hand into the glove. All right. All right, so right off the bat, the liner feels very comfortable. I noticed that there is no excess liner, at least around my fingers and knuckles, around the finger compartment. It does have a semi-broken in feel. So I wouldn't necessarily say that it's super soft and broken in. It's gonna probably take a little bit of time to really break in the gloves, both the foam and the leather, to kind of loosen it up. So it's gonna take a little bit of time to break in. Thumb position feels pretty good. The piping right here does feel a little bit on the tighter side. So I'm kind of curious on how that's gonna feel the more I start using the gloves. But in terms of the position of the thumb feels really good and it's nice and deep. So when I make a fist, you'll notice that the attached thumb does its job, but it also doesn't collapse down and push down. Finger compartment wise, feels pretty comfortable. I'd say that the finger compartment is maybe a little bit on the narrow side, not a whole lot, but I definitely feel like the finger compartment might have been a little bit like a hair wider for somebody that has maybe longer, thicker fingers. That would be a little bit more comfortable. Considering that this is the 16, this is the larger of the gloves, I definitely feel the finger compartment's a little bit on the narrow side. Not too bad, but it could definitely be a little bit wider. And the same thing with the depth. I feel like the finger compartment could be a little bit deeper as well, just from my initial thoughts. Grip bar on here is a little bit on the smaller side, and you can see it kind of tapers down on this outside edge. I wish it was a little bit larger, but there is a nice secondary grip bar over this right here, over this stitching. It almost feels like it's almost like a rolled piece of foam that they put in there to give you kind of like a secondary grip bar to grip onto. So overall pretty comfortable, but I'd say my most concerning areas would be the inside of this finger compartment, and perhaps this thumb piping being a little bit on the tight side. Considering I don't have hand wraps on either, so I'm kind of worried about that. Let me try the left glove. Again, left glove feels really comfortable in terms of the liner. Definitely gonna have a little bit of a break-in period. The thumb on here feels good. The piping on the left glove feels a little bit more roomier, and you can see maybe visually the right glove compared to the left, that the piping on the right is kind of tucked in or kind of stitched in a little bit closer. Finger compartment is pretty much the same in terms of the depth as well as the width. You could definitely feel the secondary grip bar in this, and I wish the grip bar was a little bit larger. So overall, you know, my first impressions is that they're pretty comfortable, but there's some reservation in regards to the depth of the finger compartment and the width, as well as the piping on my right hand. The padding on here, they use layered foam padding. The consistency on here, just from my initial thoughts, feel similar to the Winning padding, where, you know, a lot of people have their opinions on that, say it's kind of like a pillowy feel to it. I definitely feel that it's on the medium to softer density side, but the more I kind of compress the foam really, and I really push into it, it compresses and packs in nicely. So I can foresee when I start hitting the mitts or hitting the bag with this, that'll compress down nicely, and once that happens, you get that feedback pop and that shock absorption. And that's essentially what Winning has done so well with their gloves, and why a lot of people kind of copy it, is that it's a great all-around training glove that you can pretty much use for everything in the gym. And you know, combine that with the quality, the aesthetics of it looks great, comfortable. That's why a lot of people kind of go with that concept. But so far, I'm pretty impressed with these. Do have a couple of concerns, but obviously that will be addressed when I start using them. And who knows, once I start using these and I start breaking them in, they might break in nicely, and the finger compartment might kind of loosen up a little bit. and I'll feel differently about these here in a couple weeks when I actually do the review on these gloves. But so far, very nice looking glove. You can definitely tell the inspiration of Winnie's for this glove. I know they always say Japanese inspired, but that's what they mean, winning boxing gloves. And definitely look nice. That'd be cool if they came out with other colorways as well, because currently they only have these in white. And I'm not too sure what the cream, the TJ1 and the cream means, so maybe somebody can shed some light on that, on the kind of the story behind the cream, you know, model designation. So I'm kind of interested on how that all came to fruition. But overall, a pretty solid looking glove. If you guys have any questions or comments, you guys know what to do, put them down below, and I'll put the link in the description box where you can find these Combat Corner Cream TJ1 Japanese inspired boxing gloves. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.